Show that to you. Things Said and Done by Eboni Snoe. And this book, it's like, it's hard to put down. It's one of those where you just want to read and see what happens. But it's about 3 sisters and their mother, and a lot of things are going on between them. They move into this new place that they're living in, and they have a neighbor that plays a big part in their lives, and it's a good book. I recommend it when everything's said and done. Next, this book is in a series of 2 other books by Monroe titled God Don't Play. Let me back up. This book is supposed to go with God Don't Like Ugly and God Still Don't Like Ugly. So if you've read those, you'll be ready to read this one. This one is mainly a continuation of that, but I believe this is the last book in that trilogy series. It's a pretty good book, very good. I know I'm saying that probably about all these books, but there's something in all of them that's good, and that you don't suspect that will happen. Another one of my favorite authors. I haven't caught up on all of her latest books, but I'm going to buy them all one day, the rest of them. Kimberla, Lawson, Roby. Very, very good author. Very, very good author. This book is 3 women who are going through 3 different issues, and she's a very good author, so it makes the book that much more interesting. Any of her books, I'll do a video going through all these more in depth, but I don't want to bore you. I just want to introduce to you some books. Maybe if you're going to have a summer reading program, or you're looking for some new books to read, or these are some good ones. So I went over Carl Weber before, and he wrote a book with Mary B. Morrison in the first or second book that I showed you. But this one is The First Lady, and I believe it's a continuation of his one of his other books, The Preacher's Son. I believe this is what is the second part too. Yes, and it's got more of a church aspect, but it's got drama. So very good author. He's one of my favorites. Read Victoria Christopher Murray. I like her book a lot. The book that I read is called Too Little Too Late, and it is about this wife who has a past, and her current husband doesn't know about her past or everything about it, and she's very, very manipulative, and she's just got secrets, lots of secrets, and it gets kind of, you're like, why won't she just tell the truth? Why is she? It's a very, very good book, and it's about over 300, almost 400 pages long. Yeah, it's about 400 to pick up. Too Little Too Late. And one of my other favorite authors, I know I've been saying that about all these books, but J.D. Mason. I'm going to go through these 2 quickly. First we have You Gotta Sin to Get Saved. And This Fire Down in My Soul. And I'll put all these authors and titles on the sidebar with the descriptive information. Another book that is a pretty quick read is Seduction, and it's a Black Door novel by Velvet. This is my first book by this author. It's a good book as well. People issues, I don't know if it's something that we would all deal with, but very interesting read, very good read. And the last book that I'm going to go over before I use up all this time. It's Thugalicious by Noir. I don't know if you ever heard of this author, but she has a lot of books out. This is the first one that I've read from her and the only one that I've read from her. It's got kind of a gangster feel, kind of a love story. I enjoy it. I think my husband would like it because he doesn't really like the type of books that I read, but I think a guy would like this one because it's got some male issues, storylines, drama, whatever. But I know that was a lot. I might have to do a part 2 just to go in depth on those books or to just introduce them more. But if you've read any of those books, please feel free to give me any feedback. I'd love to hear what you liked or thought about any of those books. And I'll probably do another video like this soon. So that's all I have for today. See you next time. Bye.